Okay, we're chilling. Hello, every wonderful peoples of the today. I'm here. I'm back. I'm chilling. We're back again. Back at it again. For that stuff. What is that stuff? Don't know. A little bit late, but let's be honest. Who doesn't like the lateness for me? Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, okay. We're here. We're 1999. We're here back again with the story of the biscuit in the planet. Also, let me fix my model. I don't know if maybe it's too big. Maybe I do it too big. A little bit. I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do some story stuff. You know, last time we kicked it off with the Snoop. Do we know much about it? Not really. All we know is there's secretive stuff like that, yada yada yada. You know what it'd be like. So next one is Riptide. Then your life is handed over to the river, and you are forced to struggle against the current. Well, Riptide Part 4. Can I click? I don't remember. A journey always starts with a farewell.
Here, put this on, Para. It will allow me to track you should anything happen.
She fastens a small button to her sister's collar. The button connects the two of them tightly. With this, they are always be able to find each other, no matter where they are. They kiss on both cheeks.
You'll remember to bring father a souvenir this time, yes? And promise me you will be careful. I do not wish for our Para to buy the farm just yet.
Don't worry about me, Molly. Worry about them. I'll kill them all if I have to. Every last one.
Kill your brother. She makes sure to emphasize the totality of her determination.
All right. Enough blabbering. Do you two always share these little heart-to-hearts whenever you leave? I got nothing to say except bye. Or is the tortoise suddenly not so worried about its speed?
The ship signals its immediate departure.
Sotheby, do we have everything?
Naturally! Miss Sotheby is always ready to travel.
Yeah.
The ship is boarding now. After it departs, I will spend some time gathering intel on Mr. Duncan.
Thank you.
Mm.
We should be able to find them in the flesh once we get to town. Duncan and I go way back. And I'll introduce you to another friend. She lives in a bottle.
In a bob.
I'd be delighted to meet your friends.
I mean,
We should be going now.
makes sense.
Lilia, I've told Admiral Eagle that he can rely on you for further assistance as necessary. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, I'll do whatever needs doing. Счастливого пути!
Eeyore's office. Having seen off their guests, Molière returns to the Admiral's office to report on an incident from the previous night.
Admiral, a prisoner has gone missing from the tower.
She lowers her head as she awkwardly delivers her report.
We'll make sure it's kept under wraps. The seal was broken, and we are still investigating who might have been involved. I did encounter the timekeeper, Misotobi and Lopera, near the tower yesterday. Still, I see no reason to suspect them.
They were the only people she saw near the tower yesterday.
The timekeeper doesn't have any incentive, and Lopera... No, she wouldn't be involved.
Until last night, the tower held a single unlucky prisoner, a lamb to the slaughter, a slack of flea in autumn. But now she has gone away.
Find the prisoner, but don't attempt recapture. Let's see who she's been in touch with.
Understood.
Lieutenant, this was a failure that must not be repeated.
He grits his teeth as he starts to map before him. Xenos shouldn't be like this. The ship departs, and before long, a dozen railboats have surrounded it.
Oh, look at those strange cowboys. What are they doing with those hooks? Are they trying to hitch a ride?
Captain
Yes.
Hawk.
They will use those hooks to grab onto the side of the ship and moor their boats to ours.
Just as she said, the boats threw their hooks, latched into the ship, and a number of people clamber aboard. They're traders hitching homemade trinkets. Lapara firmly declines them all.
Take this, timekeeper.
A map.
What's this? Just a map, in case we get separated.
The map is marked with at least 3 safe routes.
These will show you the way from the harbor to the veterans' residence. Though, it can't show you the safest way. For that, you'll need me. But what am I saying? San Paulo is perfectly safe. That's what the politicians say anyways. Never mind the talk of gangs, cartels, and greedy multinational corporations. Pure slander.
Yeah.
Thank you for the warning and the map. Let's hope I won't find any occasion to use it.
Yeah, totally. Not foreshadowing at all.
I hope so
Haha.
too. Well, we have a long cruise ahead. I'll leave it to your business. At the mice.
She waves goodbye, making her way through the energetic traders and to the other side of the deck. The traders scamper around like little mice. Having made their sales, they are now scrambling to get a plate of food from the chef.
So the kitchen even prepares food for them.
No line cutting. You boy, back to your place. Queue up, or there will be no dinner for you tonight.
Damn, rude. Fuck. Alright. The chef taps his metal spoon, sending the boys back to his place in the queue. boy sneakily grabs a few flatbreads, tucks them under his shirt, and scatters away. Right into Selby. He bumps into Selby, crashing to the floor, among with his stolen goods.
Hey, out of my way!
He stuffs the bread under his shirt again. Before running off, as he passes, Selby notices a glint of an arcane skill in his eyes. He runs like a child, uncharted by the reddened finger as he bolts towards a corner of the cabin.
Miss Verton, did you notice that boy? Wasn't he awfully strange?
You're right. Come on, let's go see what he's up to.
Ooh, sneaky missions. Very sneaky-like. A woman hides in the shadows. Her face is familiar, but she wears an entirely new outfit. Is it really her? The lady at Thursday's motel?
It's you.
The bread-stealing child is gone. Instead, Miss Cranberry is huddled up in a corner, stuffing bread into her mouth with both hands. She stops and looks up, surprise in her eyes.
Oh, Burton! How? What are you doing here? I was about to ask you the very same question.
The farewell at Thursday's motel last month wasn't exactly pleasant, but she looks starved now.
Is this a new friend, Verton? A pleasure to meet you.
Selby approaches, but Cranberry looks terrified. She freezes a sneaky lump of dough dripping from the corner of her mouth.
Please, take this.
She offers a chocolate bar. After a moment's hesitation, Cranberry swallows, grabs the bar, and shoves it into her mouth.
Thank you.
Like a royal. She licks her fingers clean like a ravenous child. Ravenous? I don't know.
Have you found what you lost since we last met?
Her face falls. Not. It appears not.
Perhaps I could help. Thank you, but I would prefer to do this on my own. I was the one who lost it, and I will be the one to get it back.
She's unwilling to cooperate, but there's no hostility. Hostility? Yeah. A strange and temporary figure, an Arcanist who seems to be in the voyage of reformation.
This ship is headed to Sao Paulo. Is that where you're heading as well? Would you like to accompany us? Sao Paulo? I don't...
It's the ship's only destination. Where else could she go?
There isn't anything for me there. Only a bit of misery and pain. There's no one
Oh, the
dancing,
misery.
no feasts or banquets, no...
Her eyes dart away. There's nothing there.
No. I would rather we simply part ways here, Miss Burton. Farewell and pleasant journeys. I'm indebted to you for your kindness. Ah, and your friend here. Aren't you just a sweetheart? Oh, I could just gobble you up for tea.
She reaches out and pinches Shelby's cheek.
Madam, please, you... This simply isn't proper or ladylike.
Kimberly smiles as if she has shedded the baggage of their previous encounter and disappears into the crowd. There is an old legend told in the desert. Encountering a demon is always a sign of bad things to come. Short. Not a great introduction. And we got reading. Let's go. Pending documents. First official exchange report with the School of Piron. Yeah. Priority low, but please complete the registration of the Arcanist for Piron as soon as possible. If the registration can't be completed, please explain the reasons and provide relevant proof. A detailed report of Piron's operations on the island. Priority high. Please prioritize completing the report on the joint operation with Xeno and a detailed account of Arcana's death. Complete the application for the ship Apple III and explain of its specific purpose. Priority low, to be completed before the final deadline. A detailed report on operations at the Green Lake campsite. Priority high, please submit a complete account of the event to assist in the multi-party evaluation of Arcanist. Jessica, yeah. Task handover productions for Highway 77, which is one that's, I don't know, yeah, it was one of the events. If you don't know, they're actually, it's kind of weird that they connect the events to the story. It's cool, but also weird and also confusing. Priority low, to be completed before the final deadline. A detailed report on operations at Thursday's Motel. Priority high. Please submit a complete account of the event to assist in the multi-party evaluation of the Arcanist Thursday. Explanation of the safety of placing an uncooperative Arcanist consciousness entirely into the suitcase. Priority high. Please submit along with the above reports. Interesting. If you don't know, it's coming from this right here, which is weird because it's like it's never it's connected for sure. Because I know the names are familiar. If you don't know, I did want to like kind of do those events, but it's ready. Waterway to hell. The river is both home and life. The river goes, the river takes. Waterway to hell. Part 5. Board the auger. The wind blows through Lupia's hair. The tourists gather at the ship's edge, watching the locals in small boats approaching the cruise ship.
A few treats to buy their worship, and they call it kindness. How undignified to be reduced to begging for scraps like a dog.
The children on the boats wave their hands and shout in an attempt to attract the tourists' attention. The crew and onboard persons have packed supplies for the tourists to buy and throw to the provided children, all part of their tour experience.
Dignity doesn't count for much in the face of hunger.
The stranger nods, though he doesn't seem to completely agree.
Yet no man can live by bread alone.
And yet none can live without it.
True.
You're a clever girl, Senora. But I hear from your accent you are no local. So what brings you to San Paulo? Business, ne? I have some business myself in the favelas.
Colombia, senor. And no, only a visit. To the San Paulo Veterans Residence. It's a safe place. If you find yourself in trouble, you should seek it out.
Oh, is it now? Thank you.
So I don't
You're
like
very
the
kind to
medallion
offer.
he's wearing. It's very sinister. Maria Idol tosses a small dollop in the air and catches it in her hand again. The stranger's eyes follow the die as it traces its path.
Care for a game of dice, senorita?
What's the bet?
She glances at the black suitcase by the stranger's feet.
Well, let us bet against the goodness in one another. Let us say that the loser will cover the cost of all the food given to all the little vendedores today. In the winner's name, of course.
A generous gamble for a coincidence that... Or... Is it coincidence? Or... I don't know. Coincidence that knocks on heaven's door.
That's no small wager, senor. Still, I appreciate the good game.
The stranger smiles as he watches the I don't know how to pronounce it. Watches her drop the die on the table and shakes it on the wooden cup. Or in the wooden cup.
High-low then. Who goes first?
Ladies first.
Low.
Let's make it more interesting. 6. If it rolls anything else, you win.
She shakes the cup again. The die involuntarily tremble around inside.
Do you mind?
It's a 1.
I lost, just as was meant to be. So then, I am to be the vehicle of grace today. Might I have your name, Senora? So that all may know the name which is to be sung in paradise today.
Carlota Lopez Rivera. But it is Lopera, should you ask after me.
That's so weird to say. Lopera of St. Paulo. The defeated stranger picks up the die. He notices something in its design and cracks a smile. He places it on Lopera's head.
That's an interesting die you have there.
It was only luck. What's going on?
That's screaming.
Do as I say, all of you.
River pirate.
Look, Vertin. There are some more river cowboys over there.
Man.
I'm afraid they seem more like river pirates. Stay back,
Facts.
Sotheby. What do you want?
Where's the captain? We're changing destinations. The ship will be docking in the favela now. Or we'll blow it all to bits.
He flicks a lighter and lights the fuse of an explosion he picked up. He's panicked. And clearly, he's afraid of something.
Get out of the way!
Oh, both guns. Makes sense. Lepera has already drawn her guns. But the crowd is panicked. She can't get a clear shot.
Hold your fire, Lepera. There are oil drums on board.
Lepera notices the oil drums stacked behind the crowd. A single mistake could turn the whole ship into tomorrow's headline in the St. Paulo papers.
Ugh, slimy rats.
She hurls her guns and charges forward with her bare fist. I want to change from. I'm gonna Marcus
Were you looking for me? Here I am.
because I have this. I wanna change for Marcus. Marcus.
Who made beans?
Buff. So we got 2 enemies, 3.
It could be found.
Wanna watch the aerial
These
stunts?
are singular, I believe. No, this is not singular. One, you know what? Actually, I can call the gore.
Check my calculation.
The gore bit. Problem is that I do not have a healer.
Careful with the potion.
Realize that? They're fine. Fine. I'm gonna find it. Oh, what that means. We'll just combo this.
A perfect argument.
Oh, I have to dispel it.
Intercept and avoid.
And combo into that. Get rid of.
The final. Are we really doing this?
Get rid of.
Welcome to the world of numbers. I can't make it.
What? Ow. He needs to. My.
Are we really doing this?
Gotta get rid of. And then. I guess. Do
Or
this.
this one. It turns gray. Like a metaphor? Careful with the pages.
Haven't you eaten?
Ooh, they have bleed.
You can do this, Marcus.
Wait, hold on. I mean, this is probably gonna kill anyways, but.
Хорошо.
I don't know if this.
Now it's easier to understand.
Don't
It
blink.
did not. What? Good thing that. Yeah, I knew. I knew it was gonna do not.
38 is-
Probably is a debuff ult, that's why. Yeah. It is. The pair grapbles with the tongue before wrestling him into the ground and punching him repeatedly in the nose. She tears the explosion off the pirate's body, but in that brief moment, the thug manages to pull one of her guns from its holder.
Lapera!
The fight halts, the thug's trembling hand pointing the gun at Lapera.
Either we go to the favela or to the bottom of the river. Claro? Make your call.
The oil drums are just a few steps away.
The favela. Are you with the Apostles' Brotherhood?
Huh?
They forced you into doing this, didn't they? Hijack the ship and bring it to us. Is that right? Too bad for you. This ship won't be making any unplanned detours today.
The pirate's eyes widen as he freezes in place, only his legs tremble. Lapera hit the mark, but the thug's reaction is extreme. His finger tightens on the trigger as his teeth chatter nervously. ...
Estúpidos! Get down!
I would imagine there'd be with. I think maybe it could be with Menace Vindictive because they're always behind it. Always. The bullet fires past her shoulder instead of piercing an oil drum behind her.
Blazebusters?
A blazing flash of light and a wave of heat hit them as the ship is quickly engulfed in flames. The ship lunged vertically as the blast tears through the vessel and water starts flooding into the hull.
Oh my god!
Lifeboats! Get to the lifeboats now!
God help us! This is hell!
Panic breaks out as the ship starts to split in half. More explosions follow. There is no sign of Miss Cranberry in the crowd.
Hold the railings! Stay on the deck!
The pair shouts from the water as she clings to a piece of floating wood. She grasps for air as she bobs up and down in the water. Pears, branches, and sailing gear disappear as the ship sinks further and further into the depths of the river. Celebi clenches the guardrail tightly, but the ship is almost vertical and sinking fast.
Let go, Sotheby! You need to jump now! Join Lapera!
Screams fill the air as the tourists cling on for dear life, watching their friends and families huddle toward the river. Like overripe oranges, one by one, they lose their grip and plunge into the depths.
Martin!
Flames lick the guardrail, melting the ship's cheap metals. The explosions ring in her ear. Selby closes her eyes and flings herself towards Lapera. Luckily for her, Lapera quickly grabs her hand and pulls her into the wooden plank. Ow. If you're watching this in the middle of the dark, probably not a good time to
Somebody, please get her!
just watch this. White. She is still on the ship. With one final Rivers follows that. I'm gonna read what the other thing is because the auto in this game is freaking amazing. And wow. Whose hand is that?
Can't have you dying here. Why do we keep meeting in these awkward situations? Consider my debt paid.
Okay. Be continued. Sick. Okay. So apparently she can swim. Alright, cool. It's okay. Special incantation record. Prisoner name Miss Cambry. Distinguished processes. During the raid of the Priest Brotherhood stronghold, the subject was found alone, growing on a turkey leg, and was approached by Lieutenant Lapera's team. After interrogation, it was confirmed that the subject was indeed a follower of Manus Vindictae, but she knew even less than a typical follower. But it did not participate in the local rehabilitation and was not involved in General Carlos's assassination. Therefore, unlike other deserts, I have to pause on because I keep saying dessert. My brain is like, okay, deserts. She will not be executed but held in custody, awaiting Admiral Igor's decision. Just leave her be for now. So she's the escapee. Okay, that makes sense. That would make sense. Wait, how? Wait, if she is. But that would make sense. That's it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Because it wouldn't, like. I don't know.
But you
know the drill, we read these at the end.
No, I.
Oh, I make things harder on myself. Why? Don't know.
Would have been. Listen, there's nothing.
Okay. So things went sideways. Well, that's what happens when you put guns in your hands of the amateurs. But you handled the water better this time. You controlled your breathing, kept your airways clear, and this time you remembered to lay back and float. Who are you? Doesn't matter. I'm all you got. We were at war, bullets flying, wounds fighting toward troubled, and all the worst of it. It's a living hell, and only fools think there's any honor in it. You never expect to see a familiar face again, not in times like these. Now, I need you to listen. There's something you should know. What things? The raid on the river was a ploy, and its mastermind is an old architecture. As for the ones who carried it out, you already heard about them this morning. They promised their followers they'd push south, and they did. With their supplies secured by a mysterious third party, they portrayed through every town along the way, playing as liberators and taking out anyone they decide were their enemies. Now they swarm across the lake like a school of red boiled piranhas, always hungry and ready to tear apart anything that crosses their path. What happened to the others? choices are. Is it chances? Chances are they are doing fine, just like you. You've been nice if you've been nice if you caught what that little executioner and that gold-hearted gambler were talking about during their dice game. Guess that you'll have to ask her later. Why don't you tell me instead? Listen, I'm not here to run your errands or play your manager boy, so ask nice. There's nothing more I need to tell you, for now. Tender pretender. While the stage shows the character in the script, it never truly reveals the person behind the role. Tender pretender.
The Brotherhood just took a beating from Zeno. If they're caught up with their own trouble, then we might have a golden opportunity to turn the people against them.
Well,
we can't lose anyone else to their lies.
The old man next to him casts his fishing line. The bobbler floats quietly in the river's surface. Across the river, a water current eyes. The two men breathe the shadow of a snakewood tree.
What do you say? Want to talk about plans?
Plants. The old man doesn't speak. Instead, he removes his sunglasses and pushes a cup towards his friend.
Here, drink up.
Oh, it's that guy.
Thanks. Listen, as much as I enjoy being out here all day, we've got to take action now. The sooner the better. Don't you think?
Sooner the better. The young man takes the glass and drowns it in one gulp, as his friend suggested.
Hold your horses, young Eleno. Let me explain. Say I throw a punch at you now. Really hit you good. What next? Maybe you'll storm off at first. Then you round up your cousins. Maybe grab that Tommy gun you borrowed from Colonel Tiargo. Then you find me, all alone, and say, "You're done, you old fart!"
What? The old man laughs monotonously, shooting with his son. With his hands. Oh,
I'm not gonna harm you, kid. And if ever I do, remember that old Duncan must have his reasons, and he'd never harm a friend intentionally.
What is all that supposed to mean?
Bro,
I'm rambling. I mean, true enough that Lopera hit them hard, and we both know that the Brotherhood will aim to settle that score. And they won't wait long. But if we don't play this smart, it'll only cause them to lash out more. Still, we do have to consider one thing. Those who chose to follow them never come back.
No. They don't.
So, let's seize the day. Grab opportunity by the horns, and maybe we stop losing more of our friends to those bastards. Right now, seems to me that Zeno is our best bet.
The young man castices this for proposition.
That just might work, old man. With the Brotherhood falling apart, Zeno will start to look pretty good to folks here.
Ah, but not so fast, kid. we need a little patience. Let the line out a little first. If you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail.
Makes sense. I guess. The wobbler twitches.
Got it! Excellent!
The old man jumps to his feet, reeling his fishing rod and fighting the unseen enemy in the water.
Don't think you can get away from me!
The fishing line plunges down into the river, the rod bending to the casket.
You like to wrestle, huh? Alright, let's see who gets the upper hand! Old Duncan is not about to lose a battle to... a fish!
It's a giant puff fish, larger than any he's seen before.
Osa! Do you see the size of its belly? It's huge!
What looks like a large green cake is floating inside its translucent belly.
What a deal! Catch one, get one free. How generous, Mother River. All right, jokes aside, Galeno. Come on, help me get her out.
Old Duncan pulls out a knife and slices open the fish's belly. His clutch bursts like bursts like a bubble or balloon, releasing air, water, and a girl.
This has got to be the strangest thing you've ever fished out from the river.
Another castaway floats downstream.
Duncan! Duncan!
Across the river, the water Arcana looks into its target, slipping into the water and swimming towards her.
Duncan, look! She's got an anaconda chasing after her!
Anaconda. The water anaconda zigzags towards its prey.
I saw it. Don't you worry.
Old Duncan sets the soaked girl down before lifting a blowpipe and aiming at the snake. Whoosh! The dart sinks quickly, drowning the anaconda of its strength. It sinks to the riverbed like a coil, a coil of old rope.
Hang in there, Lopera. Come this way, we'll get you. Here, take it.
He grabs a nearby vine and throws it into the water. Lopera grabs it and pulls herself towards the shore.
Thank goodness you were here to grab me.
She clambers into the shore, shakes the water from her hair, and sits laying back on her head, breathing heavily.
But what are you doing all the way out here?
I was wondering the same thing about you, girl. Seems like a strange place for a swim. I suppose you wouldn't know anything about the girl we just fished out over there.
He points to the little girl who rolled out the fish's belly.
Sotheby!
She's still breathing. The air trapped in the fish's belly must have saved her life. Opera crawls over to her companion and smacks her back, helping her spit out the water in her lungs.
Hey, can you hear me?
Easy now, Lopera. We just cut her out of that fish's belly.
Oh. Celebi coughs out the water in her lungs as she regains consciousness.
You're a veritable Jonah, aren't you?
A familiar face appears in her blurred vision.
I dreamt of a very, very big fish. And I was in its belly. It was as wide as the sky. I couldn't breathe. A terribly strange dream, Mr. Carson.
She's awake!
Mr. Carson?
Bruh. This is him, the man from the photographs, is standing before her. She freezes.
You... How?
The water slowly clears from her vision. The face before her is both familiar and strange. She knows it, yet she doesn't.
There's a little dirt on me. Here, and on the collar too. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Why am I here? What?
Mr. Carson kneels beside her, but he's wearing some very odd clothes.
Could it really be you, Mr. Carson?
Carson? You must be mistaken, little lady. My name is Duncan. I'm a friend of Lopera.
That's right. Sotheby, this is Duncan from the Veterans Residence. We've known each other for a long time. You must be confusing him with someone else.
Now, up on your feet, little lady.
He takes her arm and pulls her out of the mud.
Mr. Carson! Oh, sorry. It's just... I didn't expect you to suddenly pull my arm.
Pardon me, little lady. We tend to be very straightforward here in the favela.
It's quite alright. Only... No, I just don't understand. You look exactly like Mr. Carson. How could you be anyone else? Except for your attire. And those shoes.
Her butler would never dress like this. Shackless, sockless with pinched up clothes. She noticed the liquid stirring in his cup.
And the liquor?
No, her butler would never drink in front of the lady of the house. Celebi decides to take a bold guess. She jumps up and nervously grabs Mr. Duncan's shirt.
Oh, pardon me, little miss. Are you not comfortable with us drinking? Galeno, put the cup away for me, please.
No, I only meant... Mr. Carson, it truly seems as though you've forgotten everything. Oh, but I'm being terribly unladylike.
Bruh, this is not the right person. She rumbles in control. I don't know. This behavior is totally against the lady's code of conduct. Yet Mr. Carson remains wonderfully unfazed.
Still, you don't seem to mind at all.
She is not normal. Growing increasingly confused, Selby lowers her head, still clenching the helm of Mr. Carson's shirt.
I must be a dead ringer for this guy to have gotten you all flustered, little miss. Seems like you cared very deeply for this Mr. Carson.
Yes, I did. So then, you really aren't him?
She's been trying to say for like the past 3,000 times.
Sorry to disappoint, little lady, but I'm flattered by the resemblance. Maybe I can be your friend too. In fact, feel free to call me Carson. Why not? A rose by any other name, eh?
The old man hooks his pinky with Selby's and presses his thumb firmly against hers.
Mr. Carson.
I know how hard it can be. I lost my wife and my comrade in arms. I even managed to lose his daughter after I promised to take care of her. She'd have been just about your age. I'm rambling again. I suppose what I'm saying is, I know what it feels like to lose someone you love.
Okay. She looks lost, unsure of what to think, but she still holds into the old man's hand, seemingly making a small promise with him. Looking around, Celebi realizes someone important is missing.
Oh no. But what about Miss Burton? We've lost her. Where could she be now? We must find her.
Slow down. We need to think things through first. Those knuckleheads blew up the entire ship. Which means our comms belong to the Caymans now.
What now? Everything's in disarray. There's no way to contact the timekeeper. They didn't even know if she's alive.
Not to worry. I've been through worse. Back in '82 on the Rio Negro... Before I go rambling on again, let's head back to the city. Come on now. Trust good old Duncan. Sorry, I mean Carson. Trust Carson to lead the way.
Well, it's gonna be confusing. It's gonna be super confusing. But it's like, I have to call him Mr. Carson now. And... yeah, Path of the Past. You're in Mr. Pumpkin's past. I forgot that. I guess. Sure. I forgot to do this. What? How do I? Oh, okay. Under the dazzling center, they indulge in toast, dances, and self-congratulations, whispering lip to ear in high spirits. At the end of the red carpeted stairs, the object of their discussion finally arrives, lifting her shirt and offering a slightly apathetic smile. Apologetic. I don't know. My darling, the rich and powerful are reducted to bumbling fools with only a coy smile. People gather and cheer, firmly uttering their hostess' name, circling at her feet, offering gold, offering jewels, offering their loyal hearts. Accompanying The host is her sister, like a shadow at her side. Whispers of this one echo through the depths of the not mansion. The little girl who grew up in her sister's shadow rules this mansion-sized kingdom. A child cued, accompanied to tears, apart hot roast chicken with her hand. Weeping glances from her mouth with her dress and her tail on the corner? I don't know. As if it were a wind chime. She roams the back garden, seated on a pony, laughing uncontrollably on its back as the seat of blood from the hermit's throne hit. Christ's legs fill the air. Gentlemen love her innocent malice, clamping to place her, well, all the while. How much is there? Damn, that's a lot. Wow, that is a lot of. I don't know. We're here. Oh, long. Okay, we're close. This is a long. I can't even English right now. This is until a bullet pierces her sister's head. Fate reclaims all it has given. Just as a man was banished from paradise, and so commences the perlite to willing in exile, urchins and drunken croppers for her treasures. A former wife exchange a basket of charmed cream cakes and eggs from her jewels. A child trades a wild flower for her hairpin. Finally, her dress is covered in dust, and the ornaments on her neck and wrists are all gone. Like in Mira's encounter with the queen of the underworld. More people end up wounded by her claws. Hunters love the scent of blood, swimming in for her bounty. So she hides in the forest, hides in the meadows, hides in the barn. Milk and meat run across the pasture. Gain fills the warehouse. She searches everywhere, but can't find food of her own. When did it all this change, sister? Why are my clothes always dusty? Why hasn't the mansion's servants come to find me? As her claws sink in the blood of a young rabbit, that's jumped out of its burrow, she feels an intense hunger for the first time in her life. That was rough. Oh my god. I can't English, bro. I caught that little thief. His bones were as futile and thin as twigs, but his newly grown teeth were sharp. Otherwise, I wouldn't have let him go. Okay. And you're... Alright. To be honest, I never had the courage to open these letters until I found that drowning girl. Of an old comrade, including a Zeno medal and a few letters filled with his wistful longing to see his daughter again. Where's it? Okay. Cool. Custom. That's false false accusations. Considering your past actions, we are hereby concluded and precisely pronounce you guilty. False accusations, part 7. Ow. A man in black lifts a fallen statue.
I've never wanted to put San Paulo through this chaos.
He shields the front flame in his hand, reigniting the candles one by one.
Order, peace, unity. Those are my purposes. Much has been wagered here, Marcando. Much. Now it has been lost.
Your Reverence, it was Zeno. Those animals. We'll make them pay for what they did. Is that why you've decided to grace us with your presence, Your Reverence? There is a lot to do if we're going to recover the ground I've lost, Your Reverence. And there's something more. A new doctor down at the veterans' residence.
Doctor?
Some blind woman. I would not bother you with it, Lord Santos. Except that she's been helping people in the favela, and it is swaying them towards Zeno.
Then this doctor is with Zeno.
I freaking knew it!
She must be.
I knew it.
She's always at the veterans' residence.
I knew there was something up with that guy. I knew it. I trust my instincts all the time. Okay? His expression is tense as he mops the sweat from his forehead.
A doctor gaining the trust of the people in the favela. She'd make quite the prize, wouldn't you say, Marcando? A much more valuable bargaining chip to Zeno than a few deserters.
Marcando understands perfectly. In St. Paulo, kidnappings are as common as bread.
You will see this task through, Marcando. But before that, we need to pay a visit to the favela. I've brought us some new blood.
What the... 4.
See? Just like this. Wrap the wire around it. Better do it twice. And align the red and black slowly.
He directly connects the copper wires and the current buzzes to life.
Unbelievable!
It's science, kids. Nothing unbelievable about it.
Alright. Okay. All fixed. He hands the communicator back to Lepera.
I don't know how to thank you, Duncan.
She straightens the tire, adjusts the channel, and hurriedly connects to the base to report the situation. Igor's office.
Admiral, Lopera just called in.
Put her through.
Lopera, it's me. What happened?
Our ship was sunk. Miss Sotheby and I washed ashore near the favelas. As for the timekeeper, she went overboard. We lost sight of her in the commotion. Her current status is unknown.
Yikes. The animal remains expressionless. He raises a finger, signaling Muller to inquire further.
We'll send people to find her and escort her to the veterans' residence.
Additionally, Lieutenant, I have some fresh recruits eager to enroll with Zeno. But they will need the Admiral's assurances that their families will be under our protection.
Muller looks at the Admiral. He nods in an agreement.
They have it. What's their ETA?
They'll leave at once.
Hera. That little hothead. Sir, your orders.
Leave the matter to me, Mulder. I will send someone to take care of this.
Muller falls silent as she looks at her eager father, concern in her eyes. Silence spreads between father and daughter as the Admiral focuses on the dice on his head.
What did the Admiral say?
He agreed.
Did you hear that? Zeno will protect us!
Yeah. Good news indeed. The young man claps his hands in excitement. But just as the celebration starts, it is cut abruptly short.
I have no doubt. They were working for the Brotherhood.
The Apostles' Brotherhood. They've bounced back quicker than I'd hoped.
That's possible.
Still, we need to be cautious.
Whatever.
Figure out just what they're after.
I can't read.
That guy looks familiar.
It's the stranger she met on the ship. He's walking among the Brotherhood.
That's him. He was on the ship with me.
He walks towards the crowd, passing out food and other useful items to those he passes.
The Brotherhood has experienced a setback, yes, as all great causes do. But we will rise again, for we serve the one true purpose. Hear me now, brothers and sisters, fellow Arcanists. Our days of anguish and deprivation are over. The sufferer will walk among us once more.
Man, this
and
feels
we will
very
bask in
familiar
their
to
divine
Management.
grace.
They love familiarities, but you know, very
The
familiar.
day of triumph draws near. Soon our wagers will pay off.
No, it
All
feels.
will reap what we have sown.
Hey, water.
You only need stand with us and take their blessings. In return for this, they ask only for your unwavering allegiance.
He pulls paper bills from his suitcase and tosses them into the crowd. Yet the crowd remains still in their confusion.
My brothers and sisters, speak. What do you seek?
No one answers him.
Senor, please. We only want to see our family again. Since they've joined the Brotherhood, we've had no word. We haven't seen or heard from them at all.
Nothing is more important than family.
Ah, but you will see them again soon. I tell you that they are even now faithfully serving our kind. in a new land of prosperity.
Prosperity.
There in Ushuaia, in Antarctica, in all places where the past and the future converge. There will be no more poverty, no more hatred, no more chaos. We shall reclaim what's rightfully ours. Remember this. Humans are vile and sinful creatures. They tortured our men and women, leaving our children to cry in hunger and desperation. But they've already played their hand. All their reason, their science, and their despicable organizations. They raised these rotten edifices to weaken us and leech off of our misfortunes, to blind us from our true purpose. But no longer. Soon their games will be over, and every injustice and oppression they've held over our people will be returned tenfold. All that they've built will crumble down over their heads.
Yeah, okay. The crowd whispers and hushes tunes, afraid to speak any louder. Hiding nearby, Duncan quietly leans over to Lepera and whispers a few words before handing her a rabbit patch.
Tell me, my fellow brothers and sisters, what is evil?
No one answers. The murmur of the crowd quietly fade, creating a headedly silence. A few crows fly low overhead.
Evil is the absence of good. And to find what is good is to follow our path. The High One has promised us strength and glory.
I called it. I called it. I knew. Bro, shocker, bro. Freaking shocker. Oh my god, I'm just smart. I'm a genius. I knew, I'm like, dude, he's speaking a lot like stuff you would hear from Manus Vindicta. I freaking knew from the start. The medallion looked weird. It looked the same shade of colors that they would wear. I freaking knew it. I knew it. I'm just a genius. I'm smart in every way, shape, and form. I'm a fortune teller. I just know. I promise you, I never watched any videos on this. This is my first time seeing this, but I just knew. I knew it. I freaking knew. It's every time. I just know. I just know when it's them. Okay. I just know. My feelings just kick in. My instincts, just ultra instincts, kicked in. Ooh. Okay. Two followers carry a box, wearing a sinister aura around to him. He opens it, revealing the blessings of the sufferer for all to see.
Come with me.
I just knew, bro. I just knew. Dude, he reeked of Manus Vindicta. I just knew. I knew it. I just know. I know every time these motherfuckers are around here somewhere. Freaking A, man. I just know, man. I'm a genius. He throws open his arm and he calls out once more, taking a step back in humble reverence to the sufferer's glory.
That's a Manus mask.
In that nightmare back in 1929, disaster struck because of the people who wore these masks. The memories still evade in Celebi's mind.
Sorrow will weaken you, and fear may seize your hearts. Instead, let faith be your guide. Those who take that leap shall find themselves lifted up on the Apostles' wings, while those who hesitate will be scorched by the fires at their feet. I have said all that must be said. We'll meet again here in 3 days' time.
He leaves them with a generous and glorious deadline.
Don't listen to him. He's a lunatic.
The little lady bravely steps forward, firmly, fermentarily worrying the crowd.
And just who are you?
Yes,
Marcando.
Sento quickly stops his subordinate.
As students of the truth, we have been granted a much stronger weapon than violence.
Lopera, follow my lead.
Man, I just knew. I had a feeling. Dude, I would like speak to this in like sleep, bro. I'm a fortune teller. I just know. He stands beside Celebi, taking her hand in his.
Sir, please forgive her. She has mistaken you for those pirates on the Tiete River.
So just a misunderstanding then? I'm no lunatic after all?
Yes, Your Reverence. She came across a terrible raid on her way here, you see. The poor girl was left terrified.
Well, I'll need more than a few words to convince my friends we have not been insulted.
Loyalty without tribute can't be trusted.
I'm an old man with nothing to give you but the truth. Believe me, sir, I came all this way just for you. I want to join the Brotherhood.
His word surprises everyone. Those who know Duncan are shocked, and those who don't are confused.
She didn't mean to offend any of the gentlemen here. Please, sir, she's only a kid.
Of course. I try never to take offense at a sweet young lady. However, if I'm to believe you, I will need you to up your ante to prove you are worthy.
Bro, just fall for the bait. Oh my god. Guy. The old man kneels just as he did when he played the role of Carson for Celebi.
If that's what you need, Lord, allow me to sweeten the deal. See that guy over there? His name is Galeno. He's been recruiting for Zeno. He told me so himself.
He turns and points at Junito in the crowd.
Duncan?
Bring the young man closer, Marcando.
Are you out of your mind? Don't touch me!
Oh boy. He tries to flee, but the thugs rush at him on command. Yeah, I knew it, bro. I flipped him.
My back.
I'm just smart, okay? That's a lie, by the way. I'm not smart. Dude, I just knew. My instincts kicked in, and they were like, you know, it's his. Oh, they have freaking. They have the stupid. I didn't even think about that. They have the stupid dodge, bro. Oh, you're loving it.
Are we really doing this?
Just,
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
I don't know.
Or this one? I can't.
I think.
A little trick.
Oh, this one. And I have this. Yeah, I think she increases that by. Not know what Marcus does. Marcus. Well, actually, I do want to do Marcus. I don't know. I have to look at that later. I don't know what Marcus does. Anyways, we can use ult, but we need to get rid of
It could be found.
Fun.
things.
Given that.
I love this.
A
I
little
love
trick.
especially with ghosts, you know, because they fuck every time. Ow.
Careful with the pages.
Yeah, so she increases one. Nice. Need it. That. We're good with.
You can do this, Marcus. Or this one. And now it's easier to understand.
Oh.
Time to turn the page.
Well. Okay.
Did I use
Done. And they have. Dude, I hate Pookie, bro. Pass. Get rid of.
Are we really doing this?
I have bolts.
ВДВ. Сколько побед?
Cause I can.
Swallow my exhaust.
Get rid. Ah. 23,000.
Victory? Okay. But what does it mean to us?
If you're new to this game, always get Livia, bro. Dude, she's a good beginner DPS. Brand. In the chaos of battle, the pair grabs Selby and they hop into a small wooden boat.
Let's go.
Surrounded, Grano finally stops his struggle when a knife is pointed to his throat.
I admire your courage. But bravery alone won't protect you from harm. Tell me, son, is what he said the truth of it?
He turns his head, refusing to respond.
Now, you'll give me the names of Xenos new recruits. Who are they?
A drop of blood falls from Gonzo's neck as the cold blade of the knife presses into his skin.
Everyone! Every man and woman in this city that still has a shred of integrity!
Duncan punches Gonzo sprinkly in the face, sending him reeling.
I'm not gonna harm you, kid. And if ever I do, remember that old Duncan must have his reasons. And he'd never harm a friend intentionally.
Gonzalez looks at him. He has that same look on his face. Determined, brave, and resolute.
This young man has one day to think it through. He will give us his names.
He settles his knife in and hands Grenzo over to his new companion.
Or he will give us his eyes and tongue as offerings. Mr. Duncan, let this task be set on you. Prove yourself worthy of our trust.
It will be my honor, Your Reverence.
Marcando, you'll stay with them. Don't forget what I told you earlier.
He continued. Oh boy, that's a doozy. Yeah, man, I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it, bro.
This place was once cake, but that fear.
Let me just go through this real quick. Okay. This place was once known for its uninhabitable mines, the riches of its rainforests, and its brave and precise people, but now the first two are gone. Chaos and power struggles loom over the younger generation, while the rich and the well-connected sit atop their piles of corpses and ramble and feast, dining off golden plates with silver spoons, turning their noses up from the dogs at their feet. But that gold has lost its shine, and their silver spoons have transcended everyone. Can you see them for what they really are? So, what now? Earlier the people saved themselves and turned their fate over to the hands of the so-called savior. What would you do if it were you? I'd save myself first. That's a smart choice. Now that the carnival is over, people have to deal with more than just their hangovers. They must figure out how they save their own skins. Most through will just run around like chickens with their feet or with their heads cut off, begging of their pain to be taken away, but all they got is another amperfund short shot, nothing close to a real situation. Fear spreads like a disease until an entire generation is out in the streets hoping to find anything that will lift them out of their mercy. Are we going to be alright? No, we need to start panicking just yet. Things are still under control. Your lady friend has stepped up to solve this mess, and the veteran knows what he's doing. Also, hello. Here's a shtick. I'm not gonna get Siege because it has too much memory. I don't have enough memory in my small laptop to actually get Siege, and I don't know if I would enjoy Siege. That's the problem. I don't think I'm a person who would enjoy Siege. To be honest with you. I don't know. I don't like. Well, what I've seen, I don't really like Siege that much. That's my reason, at least. Its city is unlike any you've seen before. You must learn its secrets to survive. remember which street kid they are from which alley, and what intel they can be refined of on for. Learn the dates when the dealers bring their medicine into port, and figure out which water tanks hide the key to the local gang's safe house. Don't look at me for answers. It's none of my business. But yeah, I don't think I just don't think I would like Siege. I don't know. In my mind, like when I look at Siege, I just like I just see like despair in my eyes, like instantly. And it's like I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. On the margos of life and death. On the moist of such prolonged suffering, happiness feels as far away as the sun. Okay, thank you for stopping by then. I appreciate. Happiness feels as far away as the sun in the sky. Hope you have a good day too. On the Margos of Life and Death, Part 10. Life and Death in St. Paulo. The friend from afar. Friend from afar.
In the narrow streets, violence is so often more than just a means to ending conflicts. It is a tool, and one all too readily used. I must note, however, with some relief that segregation so commonly observed in other regions is absent here. The Arcanists of Sao Paulo live alongside humans, with the latter often displaying traits more common to their Arcanist neighbors. Passionate, if a bit touchy. Life here is incomparable to the comfort, security, and freedom of New England. Hardship, violence, and oppression are the fundamentals of life, as constant as the sun, and as heavy as the rain. This country is renowned for its coffee and sugar. It is a land of beauty and bounty. Treasures too often extorted, whether by the princes of Europe and their donatarios, or now by the bankers and corporations. Despite all the centuries of treasures extracted from the land, desperation remains everywhere you look. It is a place where insurmountable wealth and the deepest deprivations are neighbors. Sometimes they lie only a street across from one another. The multinationals have cut open the country's throat, and now they drink it dry, leaving the people struggling with poverty and chaos. It is a bleak existence. Dear readers, I share this with you so the story of these people might be heard.
Interesting. The doctor sits by the riverside. A small group of children gather around her. They watch in awe as her typewriter hammers the letters into the page.
Shippy, do you know, has life always been like this here?
If you ask me, Doc, San Paulo in 1990 isn't much different from Nassau's 1681.
Oh, it's thoughtful.
It's a shame. Between the sunshine and warm sands, there is a good life to be lived here, if only they were free enough to live it.
Ow. The summer is long, just like the suffering of these people.
I used to dream of traveling to all sorts of fascinating places. A foggy city by the Thames, and a little town blanketed in snow and sunflowers. I met so many different people, though I find I can no longer recall their voices. I have only their words left, only my records of them.
Have you heard of a weed down at the bottom of Lake Ilapango? The people there turn it into a polenta with cornmeal. Supposedly, if you have it, you'd recall every last thing that's ever happened to you. Every bit of it.
Wow! What's the weed called?
The children turned to the ship in the bottle, their eyes filled with curiosity.
They call it La Hierba del Tonto, Spanish for the fool's weed.
That's nice.
You see, lad, only a fool would want to remember everything. Sometimes a little forgetfulness is a blessing in disguise.
I beg to differ, Shippy. To forget the past, its lessons in pain and joy alike, that isn't a blessing. It's oblivion. But let's not argue over some mythical weed. For all the claims, no one has ever seen it. Just another myth, like the succubus or the minotaur.
Aye, aye, let's talk about succubi instead. That's sure to get the lads pricking up their ears.
Yeah, cool. At the mention of this, the little ship goes off again.
Back in 88, I mean 1688 of course, our chief mate Mr. Morgan had an encounter with a succubus after he found her seal while carousing in Portobello. If the rumors tell true, once he got a hold of it, she grabbed a hold on him too. I couldn't say what transpired, but we never saw hide nor hair of him again.
No one can debunk her stories, but no one really believes them either. The children's curiosity fades, and their eyes start to wander. One of them spots two big fish floating in the water.
Look over there! Something's in the water!
Two figures float among the trash in the river, splattering and choking. One is clinging onto the other as they struggle to swim to shore.
What the devil is all that commotion?
I don't know, man. Hey, it's Verten. Nice.
Hey, wake up!
Oh boy, and her.
Stay with me! Can you hear me? Hello?
Kimberly's pats her fallen companion's face. No response.
She's still breathing. Why won't she wake up?
Whew. What happened to the lass?
The little ship makes its way over, followed closely by the children and the doctor. Seeing the group of strangers approaching, Crimberry tenses up.
Miss, are you all right? Is there anything we can do?
Yes, I'm fine. The ship went down.
Blow me down. These waters are getting rougher by the day.
The little ship sways back and forth in its bottles, swaying off its excitement conduction.
And we drifted down the river until we reached the shore here.
And it's not an auto. A long way to go, only to end up in the heavens?
I know she's traveling with her friends, but I don't know where they could be now. Everything happened so fast.
Shippy, what's going on? Are there people that need care? What's their condition?
Just one, alas. She's still breathing, but she looks like she's been keelholed for a bit too long.
Miss, please lay her down on her side.
Cranberry does as she's told.
What are you going to do to her?
The doctor kneels down, skillfully cleaning the girl's mouth of any residue before starting chest compression.
Save her, if I can.
One push, another. It's a professional instinct, the duty of a doctor. An unexplainable impulse drives her to revive the drowning girl. The girl coughs up some water. The doctor continues.
Good, good. She'll make it. Please, make sure her airway's clear.
Tossed out more water, but she still lies there unavailable to move.
Are you sure about that, Doc? The lass looks paler than a ghost. I think she's burning up.
The doctor touches her forehead. It's burning hot.
You're right. We'll need to take her back with us. I'll fix some medicine for her. Would you give me a hand, miss? Help her up on my back.
Kimberly really helps the blind doctor lift the feverish girl onto her back.
Oh, she's almost as light as a child.
The children run ahead, pulling aside the hanging clothes for them to pass.
I need to run some tests and see if it's just an ordinary fever, or if she has contracted something from the water. Don't worry. You're safe with us.
The doctor speaks to herself and perhaps in residence to the unconscious girl.
Where are we going? Wait up!
Home.
Home. Home. Kimberly catches up to the doctor, only now realizing how far they've walked. She steps into the doctor's home. Okay, I'm gonna quickly grab something to eat, like a snack, and then I'll continue forward, because I am to collect the fragment. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna grab a snack, and I'll be right back. BRB. I'm back. I got a couple of keys. Just waiting to nibble on some snacks. I'm good now. I didn't want it to chomp because I have like those mics where it can pick up any noise. Is it annoying? Yes. It is annoying. Interview guides in encrypted record number 5225. Miss Barbara, thank you for agreeing to this conversation. Please relax. This is the Foundation's way of recepting UTTU's interview. We can proceed at your ways. Yes, it's rare to be the one asking the questions and hosting the editor of UTTU. Let's make the most of this opportunity regarding your method of avoiding the storm. I'm sorry, but as you probably know, you can't hear the wind, so you can't hear the secrets of the storm. There's nothing I can do about that. UTTU shows no interest on computing on the storm issue. I'll note it down like this for the record. That doesn't sound like an criminal record, but maybe that's how it's preceded by you. Let's move to the next question. For now, from what we understand, UTTU has a unique communication method. Can it help you locate each other? Doesn't work for ordinary collaborations? Only UTTU members can hear the wind, but I can ask you about the source location of the contributor package for you. Miss Barbara? Sorry, the wind just told me something unrelated. I need to head to Texas now. But our conversation isn't over. I apologize, but I must go to Highway 77 immediately. Please allow me to end the call. The other party then hangs up. Matilda has been accompanied by a special investigator to continue our interview in Highway 77. The task has been transferred to the timekeeper. The timekeeper has returned with information addressing that our must be at St. Paulo's visitors' volunteers, residents in Brazil. Very interesting. History. Oh. That stuff stuck in my teeth. Oh my. Okay. Age like fine. Live long enough and you'll see everything. Aged like fine wine. Part 9. If fan whirs loudly, yet the room is just as hot as the outside. The doctor gently lays the unconscious girl down, resting her head on her lap. She lightly strokes her flustered face.
So you weren't even traveling together, and still you brought her all the way here. You have a good heart, Miss Kimberly.
That's Kimberly.
You flatter me, Doctor. It was only that the current pushed her to my side when we all fell into the water. And I just couldn't forgive myself if I were to let her drown. In fact, she and I had met briefly before, in Texas. We didn't part on the best terms.
Sometimes we find ourselves in quarrels, even among friends.
No, we aren't.
Shh. We should let her get some rest.
Kimberly falls silent. She squats down, watching her the way a cat purrs at a sleeping baby.
May I touch her?
Fever is one of the biggest dangers here, though it's still better than diarrhea and vomiting. I'll take her to the veterans' residence for further treatment once her condition stabilizes.
It almost looks like she's only sleeping.
Are you two really not friends? Seems to me that you care for her very much.
She helped me. She was kind to me on the ship. The bloody ship. I don't know what happened.
Shh. Hush, please.
The doctor presses her fingers against her lips, a gentle smile on her face.
My apologies.
I pressed twice.
As I said, it was only twice that we'd met. And somehow, both times turned out quite terrible for me.
Anyway, she has the face of a guilty child. The doctor strokes her patient's hair. It's beautiful, almost the same color as hers.
Her hair is so silky. It's smooth and soft, like fine rain in my hands.
The doctor gently combs the hair with her fingers, slowly untangling the mental strands.
First, it was Tuesday's motel. Things had turned into a right mess, and I didn't find what I'd lost. Then, in that manner, just as I was about to enjoy a bit of dinner, that wild girl burst in,
They caught me, threw me into a tower, and locked me up. I was stuck there, waiting like a lamb to be slaughtered.
But you've made it through. You're safe with us. No one is going to hurt you here.
Thank you, Doctor.
Kimberly gently takes the faintish girl and to her own. It's lamp and slightly rough to the touch. The blurred memory of her sister comes to mind, as well as the wicked and warm faces of her old friends cheering her on.
Goodbye.
Satisfied that she had paid her back for her kindness on the ship, Kimberly leaves through the door. The little ship in a bottle is waiting for her on the other side.
Leaving your friends so soon, lass? Well, come as you are. I'll give you a lift. Perhaps we might have a bit of an old jaw along the way. After all, it's rare indeed to see one of your kind out and about these days.
A lift? Pardon me, madam, but I'm not sure you could bring me anywhere. You're a little too small and a little too stuck in that bottle.
Watch her like transform. Watch. A gallant born from the 16th century dreams of the explosion. She awakened and slumbered once again. Till now, a time in which there are no more uncharted lands to
Climb aboard, matey. So where's our heading? Or shall we go for a ride on the river? Don't be shy, I aim to make a friend of you.
Kimberly looks hesitant.
Don't be shy. I let the little ones play on my deck all the time, climbing here and there, like a bunch of cheerful little monkeys. And not just them. I ferry the good doctor from here to the veterans' residence, too. You'll have to wait till we reach the sea to see me at my full size. Once the water opens up, that's when I'm really free. Now, I ask again. Where are we going, mate? Can't just let the wind decide our course.
The sailboat slowly drifts away from the doctor's.
Why not? I should like to go somewhere nobody will ever find me.
Confusion, chaos, escape. Perhaps tomorrow will be just like all those yesterday.
I'm afraid there's precious few places like that anymore, lass. I've spied the globes they've got nowadays. Seems like every last step has covered the four corners and back. But aren't you a strange sight, lass? You know, I've seen your kind before. Beautiful to look at, aye. But there's a darkness in you that lies beneath the surface, isn't there? But you're not like the rest of them, you'd say. Well, I would sooner believe in a map to El Dorado before I'd swallow the idea of a succubus with a heart of gold. So, is that girl your master? Did she have your seal? If that were true, then heart of gold or coal wouldn't matter for none. You'd be as thick as old tar.
She's been found out. She's a member of an ancient race once been hunted and now forgotten by. A few seagulls land on the boat's edge, joining them on their journey.
What? Are you wondering what gave you away? Your gloves don't do much to hide those claws. I could feel them pressing on my railings as soon as you hopped on.
Kimberly immediately hides her hands behind her back. Her realization betrays her. Or reaction.
No use hiding them now, matey.
Her hardly laughs sends rapidly. Her hardly laughs sends ripples through the water.
You!
Kimberly stretches them moist with her claws, but small protest does nothing to stroke.
Are you going to turn me in?
She looks around. This place looks safe enough. Just one small leap, and she'd be back on solid ground.
Turn you in? And how do you suppose I do that? I'm only a ruddy ship. Bring me back up on land and I'll be stuck right back in the bottle. No, lass. I've sailed with rougher folks than you. My old captain had a bounty on her head, too.
She's a fragile or fugitive. She's a fugitive hiding like a forgotten bird. Or fragile? No. The rumble distance, scattering the birds perched on the roof on the other side of the river. It makes her quiver, but for the boat, it brings back fond memories of sailing the roaring Restless with her captain. The rain starts to pour. The wind picks up, filling the ship's sails and racing down the river.
Huh? Just so you know, I very much doubt they'll pay you anything for handing me over.
Maybe so, maybe so. Now you've got the law in your tailwind. What happened? Did you spring loose from the old gibbet? Mark me now, young lass. If you're going to try to pull one over on me, you'll have to do a lot better job than that.
Are you mocking me?
Fuck me.
This is not how one ought to treat a new friend.
That's simple.
Quite right, lass. So then, who are your pursuers? And your master? Shouldn't you be under his protection? My old crew would say any captain that can't keep a ship safe is only good for bait.
I have no idea where he is, or where my seal is for that matter. He was a no-good fool, though. Or only good for bait, perhaps. I hope he's dead, rotting in some sewer back in San Francisco.
The rain stops, brief and intense, just like her escape.
Well, mortal flesh doesn't last long. I've ferried many a passenger in my days, and none yet have escaped when Davy Jones came calling their name.
Not Davy.
As I recall, the first that went was William Halfleg. He lost the other half in a fight at the port of Southampton, hanged on the governor's orders. And Edward the Red Hand, a nasty piece of work from the Low Countries, loved a bit of throat cutting, until he got his own throat slit by some fool in a ramshackle pub on Tortuga.
He fondly remembers every one of her, though they all died hundreds of years ago. It still feels like yesterday to her.
Sounds as though they got what they deserved.
That they did, lass. They all got what they deserved. Some hanged, some drowned, some we marooned on a desert isle with naught but a pistol and a flagon of rum. I've been to Plymouth, Nassau, Port Royal. I once even slipped into Seville disguised as a merchantman to smuggle pepper and cinnamon. Wherever the captain wanted to go, we sailed.
An exciting, dangerous life, yet ordinary in its own way. The countless cannonball scars on her all alone tell the story.
But one by one, Davy took them all. Now here I am, a ship without a captain, my own master. I suppose that's a lot to take in. You ever thought about living a different life? To set sail for some far corner of the sea? Living on spiced rum and jerky thick as a buccaneer's hide? How's that sound, lass? Not that I'm saying we set sail today. It's only a bit of old fancy.
I really can't say, Chippy. I suppose I can't. Not yet, at least. There is something important I need to retrieve.
That's Captain White Rum to you. The ship of a captain and captain of the ship.
I prefer... Wait. Sorry. What did you...
Oh boy, seconds. As the ship docks, she leaps back ashore, doubles over in an alleyway, and relishes.
Seasick? I hadn't thought your kind capable of it.
I didn't expect this. Either.
A can rolls over, gently hitting her foot. Annoyed, she kicks it away. Not far away, a few boys have been practicing their soccer skills with it. One mistaken boy kicks that can back towards Kimberly.
What now?
This time, she picks up the can and eagerly throws it at the boy's head.
Caramba! I like this girl, she's feisty.
Oh my god. Bro. He straightens himself up as he slowly makes his way towards her, a cocky grin on his face.
What with the Brotherhood, Gorota? You apologize, now we might just let you go. Don't you know that Lord Santos is back? We can make this rougher for you if you like.
Oh,
Careful, me lads. I wouldn't pull those knives. Things may go rougher than you'd bargained for.
I even know the
I'll do my best.
I think Mom can throw plates better than you. So that garbage was the best spot. This should be little one way or another. You have 3? Oh my god.
Fine.
It could be found. Or this one.
I mean, I might as well because I get rid of her.
You're a rational member. I can't explain it.
Oh, that goes through the.
It hurts.
Get it. I'm gonna.
Wanna watch
this book?
A little trick.
So.
Time to turn the page.
They got bleeding. Oh my bum. They have bleeding. God,
Are we really doing this?
they have bleeding. Ah. She's gonna die no matter what. Hey. Soldiers thing. If I do that.
Are we doing this? Or this one?
Shoot. I guess I'll mix up this. Yeah.
Fine.
Transcribe.
Of course they would have bleeding, bro. Of all things, it's freaking bleeding, bro. I swear it's the most annoying stuff ever. Imagine that. Sick!
Dental checkup.
I need to kill him. Ow. It's fine.
You can do this, Marcus. Give him that. Relax.
Hopefully.
And now it's easier to understand.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, there's a bubble. Breathe. Did I miss something? No worries. It could be found. Please, don't resist.
Wait.
And divide. Wait. Was I?
The one thing I hate about this game is bleeding and poison. The two things that I hate is bleeding and poison are the worst status effects to have. Because no matter how much health you have, you still lose so much. The boys are no match for her.
Not so tough now, are you, boys? Try this again, and I'll make a mince out of what's left of you.
She angrily kicks the can into the river.
I know your fathers, me boys, and I think they wouldn't be none too happy to hear you claiming to be with the Brotherhood.
Let go. We're wasting our time here.
Boys scatter off, murmuring under their breaths.
Bilge rats, the lot of them. Not even fit for the apostles. Brotherhood always lets their knives do the talking. If there'd been any doubt of what you are, lass, that fight sure cleared it up.
Continue. Got two. Actually, I should buy. There's so much tree in this chapter. I swear. untold stories of an incredible colleague Boy's visible impossible flask. Perhaps you are familiar with the royal's secretary. Maybe you've even able to name every president. But do you know its predecessor? The mysterious scholar assembly known as the Invisible Colleague? Today we will introduce the central figure of the Invisible Colleague, Robert Boyle, the famous arcanist, natural photographer, and former founder of modern chemistry, along with his mysterious stories. When discussing Boyle, one must maintain Boyle's law, which states that at constant temperature, the pressure of a glass is intensely proportional to its volume. Boyle demonstrated this with a U-shaped tube filled with mercury. But before that, Boyle tried various devices in countless designs in his quest for a functionalist flask with a piston. He even employed arcanist skills, casting an incantation of a primordial sealing into a flask. As a result, the flask could indeed compose extended objects perfectly. However, arcane skill what they are, the object's mass would shrink with its volume, and its proceed with cause in noticeable temperature change. A very successful arcane skill, but I failed experimental. This flask will eventually donated to the royal secretary, but it's said some ended up in private hands. So keep an eye on the ordinary flasks around you. One of them might just be a handy, convenient, possible flask. Here, because I've got stuff to read up. Sometimes I sing, but the elders always weep, then whisper softly that it's not my fault. She used to confront those childlike elders with a stern song that made them forget their pain and aged bodies. Boarding the white ship. Preceded yet, or seen yet unseen. Boarding the white ship. Part 10.
Listen up. We're the Apostles' Brotherhood, not some worthless favela gang. So we start off nice and easy. And if the doc doesn't play along, well, then we make her play along. Claro?
The feverish girl looks to be doing much better than before. Dr. Duras is clutched aside the bed gently, wisping her face. A few uninvited guests burst in.
Hola. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Hey, is she really blind?
I'm afraid yes. But please don't worry. I'm more than able to treat all my patients. Are you feeling unwell, sir?
Ricardo gently gestures at the patient on the stretcher and signals. Dogs quickly surround the patient.
Sir?
We heard that you're a good doctor. We got someone who needs your help. You're Dr. Doris from the Veterans Residence, right?
Yes. And may I know who you are? I won't turn away a patient, but I'll also need some assurance that you can be trusted, sir.
So, is she coming with us or not?
He kicks over a cabinet, crushing the test tubes within the stash in a small explosion on the floor.
Did you hear that?
Sounds like some kind of explosion near the clinic. Should we go back?
It could be an accident, but she's got away with her equipment. Doubtful she's the cause of this. Steady on then. Let's hurry back and see for ourselves.
Bro, they're not good.
That's not how you treat a doctor, lads.
Slugs intentionally draw their knives, a habit developed in their line of work.
What are you doing to her?
Lord Santos would like to have a word with the doctor. That's all.
You're not taking her anywhere. Don't you see she's taking care of this girl?
Oh, I did it again.
Yeah, I'm not asking for permission, sweetheart.
She bares her claws, burying her heels into the ground. Marco snaps his fingers.
Grab the doctor. Ice the rest of them.
Brother Cook. Bop my house. We're chilling.
I'll do my best.
And of course they have nothing. Because if they didn't, then it would have been a real challenge. Look.
Relax. Are you a rat and a member?
Still no. 50-50, I swear. I believe it. Okay.
Or this one. This book? It could be found. I can't read it. Great. Push this.
Cool. Apparently they had a
the final demonstration. A perfect argument. Welcome to the world of numbers.
have more health. Let's get it.
Red 38 is
easy as pie. It's not. Kimberly clutches the head of the bug in her claws, poisoned to crush it, but she hesitates, glancing back at the doctor.
Stop. Enough. I won't have you fighting in my clinic.
Kimberly releases her grasp.
Doctor?
But they've got the girl, Doctor.
I feel like the doctor has some magic. I know it. Like I predicted, Manus would dictate me. I know the foolish girl, or the feverish girl, the unconscious body has been thrown over one of the thugs.
This lady definitely isn't from the favela. So what's she doing here?
No dirt, man.
She's ill. She needs my help. That is all I ever ask.
Well, all we need is you, Doc. So how's about we make a deal?
Bruh.
You come with us. We let the rest of your friends go. Understood?
Nah.
So be it.
God, why? Why you must be this way? Doesn't hesitate to accept.
Please, Doctor, stand aside. I'll happily take care of these rats.
Fish.
I have no doubt about that, miss. However, once violence starts and blood is spilled, there will be no end to it. For now, I would be happy to meet with the Senor Santos and seek out a peaceful resolution.
And
I'll come with
bro, why is she doing? Why?
See? We can all be friends.
And why? Dude, this is just like the movies, bro. It's just like the movies. The thug pushes the feverish girl towards.
Merton!
Kimberly clutches her, holding her tightly.
If she doesn't wake up tonight, take her to the veterans' residence first thing in the morning.
All right, get the doctor straight to his reverence.
Like, why just, like, what? You know, in my mind, I was like, oh, she's gonna pull out some magic, you know, because arcanist, but, you know, like, clearly not. A long sleep with no dreams. No wonders, no troubles, no thoughts. Like being back in a warm, dark, damp room. She awakens to an unfamiliar place. It's quiet, strange. She's awoken.
Have a good rest, did you, Sleeping Beauty?
Merton!
You've missed quite a bit. All terrible, I'm afraid.
A talking ship inside a bottle. A tiny floating fortress in the water. Beside her, a worried Miss Kimberly.
Where am I?
You and this lass were drifting down the river after your ship went down. You'd have met Dr. Dorez had you woken up a little sooner.
Doctor?
Dr. Dorez. Yes. She's a doctor from the veterans' residence. She saved you from the very claws of death.
She...
She can't walk. Her body is still too heavy.
Aye, you were burning up, lass. But the good doctor pulled you through. She was right there by your bedside the whole time. The good news is, we think she's still alive.
Still alive? What's the bad news then?
The bad news is she's been snatched up by the Apostles' Brotherhood.
What?
Rest now, lass. They aren't likely to hurt her for now. You'll need your strength for later. Some scallywag by the name of Santos wanted to have a word with her, so they said.
God. Everything was going to hell since that ship sank.
But Lepera and Sotheby, where are they?
There's a shooting pain in her arm.
I remember we all fell into the water.
I'm sorry, I didn't see them. I only... We washed ashore together.
My map. Have you seen it? I have to get to the veterans' residence. They may very well be waiting for me there.
Come on your feet.
Well, I may be just the ship to get you there, ladies.
Also, I never noticed that it has an anchor. Oh boy. So, magic. No, I was thinking she was, but then I proved wrong. Now I feel dumb. Great. St. Paulo's Bossa. He disappears just as St. Paulo style. St. Paulo, Bossa Nova, Part 11. After instructing this man to take Dr. Doris to their capital hideout, Mariko walks over to Duncan, who is watching over a group of hostages.
You're a clever one, viejo. I like working with your type.
The hostages, yellow among them, are lined up on their knees, their heads tied behind their backs. Miracle has ordered they be taken to the manor.
Much appreciated. I've tried to pick up a thing or two over the years.
You've had plenty of
I
time
don't
to
know if
learn,
this guy's
man of
still
your
going
age.
with like a plan.
By the way, what about that girl? Where'd she go?
Celebi is missing.
Dunno. Maybe got scared away. You know how little rich girls are. I'm certain she's found her way back to her daddy's bodyguards. She'll be no cause for concern.
Oh yes, Mr. Karst, of course.
Fine. No need to worry about this spoiled little girl. Now this bastard, on the other hand.
Marco kicks Gonzo hard in the stomach.
Leave the boy be. He's not got much time left if he doesn't give up those names.
His eyes dart around, nearly scanning his surroundings. Marco had left with about a dozen men, but he's only come back with 9.
Hot enough out here? Luckily, I've got a bit of vino left. You a fan of wine, Senor Marcando? I'll fetch some for us. And all the brothers and sisters here. Let's drink to the Brotherhood and the opportunities that lie ahead.
You old fox, I see your game. But why not? We could all use a drink.
You, over there! Keep a watch on this guy. Don't let him get away.
Is he like, I don't know if he's still pretending, or if he isn't. I can't English. If he even is pretending. He gives Gonzo a kick in the backside as he leaves. Old Duncan waits by the water. His eyes certainly fixed upstream. Eventually, a small boat carrying Rivera and men rows into view.
Finally.
Getting back up, the boat docks and they jump ashore one by one, carrying spiked wine.
Duncan, you nearly had me there. When did you plan all this?
I've had it brewing for a while, but things have been changing fast lately. Honestly, I didn't expect to be doing this now.
He counts the men, just 6 of them. Fewer than expected, but enough.
There's enough snoring syrup in the wine now to put them all in a dreamy, deep, deep sleep.
Oh, I get.
Oh,
She drugged them.
but
That
might
makes
it have had
sense.
stronger effect
Or,
if I'd included a dash of slumber belladonna in the recipe.
This will be more than enough, little lady. We only need to get them to drink the wine. Then,
Oh, then you must drink this. Just a drop.
She rummages around in her skirt for the potion. Eventually, she produces a bottle of thick, fine green liquid.
It will stay on your tongue and prickle around in your mouth. That way you won't drift off like the others. I've concocted much tastier potions
Like a smoke
before,
bomb or
but
something? Oh.
this one...
It's like a nature. Memories of her past experiments come flooding back, almost bringing her to tears.
it'll do just fine. Thank you, little lady.
He smiles as he takes the bottle and drowns its contents. He raises his flask, signing the next step of his plan.
Pass me the wine and wait for my signal. When you hear me playing this flute, you'll know it's time to strike.
I can't read.
The wine's here! Courtesy of an old friend from Mexico. Take a glass, everyone.
Here's to his reverence's good health.
To his reverence's health.
Or they're already
To
cooked.
Marcando. To the Invincible Brotherhood.
To Marcando!
The flattery and alcohol have successfully lowered Marcando's guard.
Duncan, that's your flute. Give it over.
Marcando stretches Duncan's flute and looks it over.
This is a fine flute.
And
Duncan, did you? You said that you got a friend in Mexico, huh?
Bro, it's cool.
You know that old Mexican song, La Llorona?
Can't blow the flute just yet. A few men are still awake.
That I do! I learned it from the best! In the cactus back in Tulum. From a fine young lady with silky hair and gentle eyes as dark as coffee.
An improvised lie, but there's truth in the Cactus Bar in Hill, at least.
Claro. So, how fine was this chica, huh?
It seems beautiful ladies are much more interesting than music to...
Ah, don't let me start spinning that yarn. It'll be no fun for you to watch an old man bursting into tears.
Lies and fake tears. Duncan's acting wouldn't fool Sobert, but with his audience of alcohol and potions, he just might get away with it.
I'll only say I was heartbroken by the time I left. Ah, that love of mine. Anyway, enough about the old flames of yesterday. Let's raise a glass to a better tomorrow.
To poor old Duncan.
To poor old Duncan.
And dark. Duncan definitely eats his food before pouring out more drinks. He feels joy drinking and laughing with his new friends until they're too drunk to stand. Every one of them is ugly. Oh. Marco and his hounds pass out one by one until they all fast asleep.
It's time.
Blows the flute and his companions jump into action.
Good. Good music.
Huh?
Who are you?
Look at my back.
I feel like Will Lamb. The only one that is not like kind of by the way.
Fine.
It could be found.
Oh, it's because they're save that. They're gonna lose their.
Time to check my calculation. All the computers.
That's the bleeding.
This book or this one?
Relax.
Like a metaphor? Great. No mistakes. This book? Even that. Or this one?
I don't know if that would.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
To read.
Look at it. Honestly, it's no. Wow.
It could be found.
Good
A
game.
perfect argument. Oh, invisible ball. The final demonstration.
Fine.
I don't know if that's. I mean, Nothing about
Need some peaceful moments. This book?
Welcome to the world of numbers.
Yeah.
A little trick.
I can't believe it.
Incantation with no effect is wait,
Are we really doing this?
let me this part.
Are we really doing this?
No worries.
Now it's easier to understand. Time to turn the page. Tracy, please. Was I?
Lopera! Galeno! Come on, give me a hand!
Oh, pinche traidor!
Time to cash you out.
He pins the strangling tongue to the ground.
You'll be begging for Lord Santos' mercy.
Yeah.
Be reasonable, kid. The Brotherhood is finished. Your time's up.
Pulls the knife from Garza's wrist and finishes Marco off. St. Pablo way.
Don't let them slip away!
Mr. Carson, but you...
She swallows her words. No, her butler would never do something like this. This is the raw force power of a man who had lived in the streets of the. Meanwhile, Pea catches up to a fleeing thug and cracks him over the head with the butt of her gun.
Let me.
Picks up a metal bat and stands over a fallen thug in front of him.
Think you can handle this?
Yeah, I've got it.
Bro's got words for that guy. But he's got a few words. He swallows hard and aims at the spot where the gun butt had struck.
For the favela, the Brotherhood must go!
The battle is over.
Sorry to put you through all that, kid.
Don't mention it. If this means we can get rid of them for good, it'll all be worth it. So what's next?
Next, Zeno will come around to pick you up. But first, we've got to get back to the veterans' residence.
Unease spreads among the group. They exchange a few glances.
No, senor. One of you has to stay. The people need to see you, or they'll worry that you've deserted us.
I can make it there on my own. Stay with them, Duncan.
And me!
And Sylvie. An unexpected visitor steps forward.
I've seen there are many sick children here in the favela. I'm certain that I could do something to help them.
I can already
I'm not sure it's a good idea, Sotheby.
happy.
The favelas can be dangerous if you don't know them.
The brave young lady can stay with me if she likes. I'll keep her safe.
Renzo and the others nod.
What do you say to that, little lady?
Miss Sotheby is never afraid.
It's decided then. Lopera, head for the veterans' residence. Tell them what happened and contact Admiral Igor from there.
All hesitation leaves Lopera's body once she hears her father's name.
Galeno! You've done us proud, kid. If I were king, I'd have made you a knight. Who knows? Maybe the little lady could do that for us. But first, young Galeno, we'll seek another deed worthy of knighthood. It's time we fight for our people.
Which one? This one. Okay. It's not this one. Oh, it's hers. The root of the people's illness lies not in their bodies, but in the future they perceive. As a dead end, no medicine can be cured that future. A doctor's medical kit containing her composition and regret for her past journey. Once you get used to the darkness, you'll find it kind compared to the fate that took my sight. A roll of bandages, fighting back death's descent upon her, patience and exerting the world's life from her eyes, from the eyes of the doctor. Yeah. Is there? I swear there was one more. Yeah. Don't be fooled by its plain appearance. This here is the foundation of all my work, just as much as my cold-red old hands. An ordinary-looking wrench, bursting with stories and the marks of time, just like the old craftsman it belongs to. Silent night, holy night. We hear the song every night. We bid the day farewell, wishing you peace, my dear. Silent night, holy night, part 12. The route of the fire to the veteran's residence is quite familiar to White Rum. She had ferried the doctor back and forth countless times.
You ever been to a veteran's residence? Not many young faces there, besides Lopera. As far as the doc goes, doubtful anyone knows her real age. And even the saltiest sailor knows better than to ask a lady her age.
True.
Ooh, I see that joke missed the bow, so to speak.
No. It wasn't a bad joke at all. Really.
A joke would unusually warrant some kind of response.
Aye. Thanks for the kind words, lass. But best to leave old Flotsam where it lies.
Maria from the veteran residence brings out some snacks. There's plenty of sugar to go around in this neck of the woods.
Have you been filling this sweet young lady's head with your tall-tailed shippy?
The little ship used to live with the doctor in the veteran residence, but today she returns alone, and neither one of her passengers.
Sorry to show up without proper notice.
Oh, don't worry about it. Any friend of Lopera is a friend of ours. Oh, if you'd come a couple of days earlier, we would have introduced you to Senor Duncan and Dr. Doris. But they've not been around in a while.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to meeting them. Hopefully we'll see them soon.
Kimberly wanders the courtyard. She's still on guard, but she seems to be oddly familiar with this.
You know, I knew a girl who looked just like her. A caregiver here way back in the 60s. Back when this place was called Heartfelt Home.
She scratches the chin of the kitchen, or she scratches the chin of the kitchen arm.
But it can't be her now, can it? Besides, I'm old now, and my memory is a bit fuzzier than it used to be.
May I see Dr. Doris's room?
She wouldn't mind, but please be careful not to move anything. It's that one over there, dear. She never locks the door.
The place looks no different from the other rooms in the courtyard, but the door is slightly ajar. Green vines hang from the roof, and a warmed walls bear the passage of time. It's a simple little home. Kimberly stands by the door, a stray cat in her arms. She scratches Billy.
How dare you scratch me!
The cat leaps out of Kimberly's arms, grabs a hold of one of the vines, and climbs over the wall where the veteran resident.
Get back here, you fluffy rapscallion! I'll have your tail, you hear me?
She's not as agile as she looks, or perhaps the kin has made her soft. She falls to instead scrambling at the door, throwing it wide open, and hitting the floor with a thud.
Do be careful, Miss Kimberly. How did that happen? And how long have you been standing there? Just a little while. Funny. I've never thought to open a door like that before. Come along. Let's take a peek inside.
It's a rather ordinary guest room. Except there's a particular white marble chair standing by the window. It has a red button on the armrest. Curious red button. The marble feels familiar, but no memories come to mind. Odd how they both have some kind of familiarity with this place.
Huh? What's this red button on the chair?
The button seems totally out of place, as if daring someone to press it. Kimberly takes a seat and curiously presses the button. Click, click, click. Despite her pressing, nothing happens. Flustered, she swings her legs over the other side of the chair.
Good for nothing.
A tasteless discussion. No one knows why this chair is the doctor's room. But pressing the button doesn't trigger an explosion or anything like. It's simply a functionless, harmless little contraption. On the other side of the room, the doctor's desk holds a stack of manuscripts.
These must be articles that she hasn't sent out yet.
Notes of the districts of St. Paulo, records of Arcanus, investigations into plantation economics in northeastern Brazil.
She's a good woman. And her room smells like a good woman's room. You don't find many of those around these days.
What makes you say so?
Well, firstly, she did save your life. And secondly, it's hard to explain. Good people have a smell. A pleasant one. My nose has never been wrong.
Okay.
Burton.
We'll bring her home safely.
This typewriter seems like it's seen a lot of use.
Do you see any drafts? Any samples?
I can't say. I'm not very familiar with these things. Take a look. She signed something here. But I thought her name was Doris.
There is a single word written at the bottom of the manuscript. URD.
Mariana!
A familiar voice echoes from outside. Be continued. To Mr. Marble, dear anonymous gentleman, the Veterans Residence deeply approaches your generosity. Your donations have been a great help during these difficult times. We've taken to calling you Mr. Marble after your donation of that fine marble chair. I assume Marble holds some special significance for you. If you happen to see this letter, we hope that you will one day soon come through the door and accept our thanks and hospitality. I'm sure you'll be placed in a comfortable by the heartwarming sites inside the home. We've so long supported and would love to hear the story behind the large red button placed on her gifted chair. Okay, so we got some insight on the chair. It's from Mr. Marble, but it's just the, I guess. But cared light a candle in memory of the departed. Prado Cared de Rosa, Part 13.
Oh, more visitors.
It's Loprea, she's safe. But where's Celebi?
Thank goodness. You survived too. What about Sotheby? Oh, something happened in the favela earlier, so she decided to stay there. Don't worry, Duncan's with her.
We've got bad news. Dr. Doras has been abducted by the Brotherhood.
What? Idiotas! What's wrong with them? Guess I'll call the base. Mi Viejo will figure something out.
Think me, Lepera! I thought you'd been sent to Davy Jones' locker.
White rum soars through the air and lands firmly in Lepera's arms. The frequency of the embrace is enough to knock a grown man to the ground.
Why did you think that? I'm tougher than the stubble on the chins of the old geezers here. I'm like you, a ship that'll never sink. Timekeeper? Who's that over there?
Kimberly is peeking out through the doorway, only silver of her face showing through the gap.
Kimberly? Did Mi Viejo let you go?
She's been released?
Oh, Timekeeper, let me explain. When we were routing out the deserters, we found Kimberly hanging out with the Manus thugs. Pa took her off somewhere, and he always has a plan, so I didn't bother asking where she ended up. Hey, come over here and say hi. When did Pa let you go? Or did you sneak out somehow?
Kimberly's eyes shift, her claws tense as if ready to spring into action. Moment.
I think, Miss Kimberly, didn't you pull me out of the water?
Guilty!
How did you know? Shortly after my fever subsided, I started to remember what happened just before I lost consciousness. There was a voice ringing in my head. It was you calling out to me. Vertin, I can't have you dying here. You mustn't give up.
Bruh.
What? I did not say that. I just took you to the doctor and
Bruh. Guilty. Her protection is almost protest is almost a scream.
Aye, 'tis true what Burton says. Though Kimberly denies it, she chose to save her, even when she had plenty of chances to blow the lass down. She's a good lass at heart. Not an enemy, Lepera.
No? Rug. Hera lowers her guard, offering a friendly wave to Kimberly. Kimberly cautiously steps out of the doorway, but distance between the two of them. Para looks at her friend. Her attire has given her a totally different appearance. After a brief pause, the pair smiles at her.
You have to understand, it's pretty hard not to suspect someone who hangs around with the Manus. Anyway, I guess there must have been some kind of misunderstanding. Back then, I didn't have time to... In any case, I'm sorry, Kimberly.
The pair extends a hand in a gesture of peace, but Kimberly hesitates, her claws tensing once again.
It's fine, but don't think I'll forgive you so easily. Speaking of the Manus and the Brotherhood, I never quite understood what they were trying to do.
I don't blame you. I still don't really get it either. So you're really not in the same boat as them?
A sudden yet perfectly reasonable question.
Of course not! I don't have a boat! No, I mean, I'm not in any boat with anyone! If only I'd found my...
She looks around as if she's forgotten something, but finds nothing.
Listen, I don't know who it is you're looking for, but it's not me. I've already told you everything I know. If I'm not welcome here, now get out of your way. Just... please, don't take me back to the place. I don't want to see that thing ever again.
She refuses to take a look at the weapon around the pair's waist. Perhaps in a strange sense of rejection or fear, or something hidden deep within her heart.
All right, girls. If you want to have a chat, at least take a seat first. It simply won't do to have you all standing around the entrance like this.
Maria takes Kimberly with one hand and Para with the other and leads them back to the courtyard. When they arrive, she lays out some, I don't know how to pronounce that, for them to snack on.
Eating candy is bad for your teeth, Bobo.
Oh, I'm much too old to worry about that. When you reach my age and just waking up each day is a blessing, you'll eat whatever you want too.
Mamai Mariana, could I have a word with you, please? I have some questions about Mr. Duncan.
Oh, Duncan. What kind of trouble has he stirred up now? All right, then. Why don't we head inside and give those two some space? And Lopera, apologize to that poor girl properly. You hear?
Every lost friend is worth remembering.
Mi Viejo released you, which means you can't be trusted. And you saved Verton's life too. I guess I shouldn't have been so hostile toward you. Here, have a drink. As a token of my apology.
She hands her a warm cup of something dark. It has a rich smell.
Salvadoran coffee. Great if you need to pull an all-nighter.
Kimberly reaches the cup to her mouth with both hands and carelessly sticks her tongue to the liquid.
So bitter!
Yep, bitter like the old days.
The pair falls silent for a while. Kimberly glances at the gun around Lopera's waist.
You know, back in Colombia, my father did horrible things to his plantation workers. Well, my biological father, not Igor.
Lopera looks off into the sky and laughs resignedly. It's as if she just spoke of a stranger rather than her flesh and blood.
He said, "No, that's not the sound of gunfire outside. The workers are setting off fireworks. They're celebrating." But they weren't fireworks. He betrayed his workers, his compatriots. It wasn't a celebration. It was a massacre. After that, I ran away from home. One day, the Admiral and Molly found me. That's how I joined Xeno. Betrayal's as common as dirt here. Comrades, friends, family, anyone could sell you out. And for cheap, too. I hope you can find your boat soon. You know, a place where people have your back.
Can I not drink this?
Of course. Don't force yourself. I know the taste isn't for everyone.
So, enemies to foes. What? She clinks cups with her new friend.
Carlota Lopez Rivera. That's my full name. Bit of a mouthful, huh?
Lopera stretches out her arm, closes one eye, and lines up the moon between her fingers. She closes her fist but clenches nothing but the air.
I wanted to erase it from my profile. From everywhere, to be honest. But mi viejo disapproved.
She fiddles with her fingers, her eyes lining on that structural body.
Molly agreed with him. She said, "You mustn't forget your past, Beta." So I let it go. But Lopera sounds so much nicer, so I preferred to go by that. And you, Kimberly? What's your real name?
Kimberly hesitates.
Nala. Nala Hari. The residents of Heartfelt Home called me Anjo Nala.
How long ago did Mr. Duncan move here? Do you remember?
It must have been 5, maybe 6 years ago. I'm not entirely sure.
5 or 6 years ago. Now here near the 20s. What's going on?
Do you have any photos of him?
Maria nods and pulls a photograph from the storage room.
We do have one, but he's been gathering dust for years. Let me see. Here. This is him.
Oh, it's the same photo. She points to the man who looks like Mr. Carson.
I know a gentleman who looked just like him. His name was Carson. Did Mr. Duncan ever go by that name?
The old woman blows the dust off the frame.
No, not that any of us are aware of anyway. and I've known him since I was a medic in the army. Back then, people called him Duncan the Dauntless, or the all-powerful Duncan. I never once heard Carson or anything of the like. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, Miña querida.
It seems an in-person meeting with Mr. Duncan is in order. As they head outside, black flashes across their vision as a crow swoops down from above. It releases the letter clenched in its claws.
A crow?
Crow! The crow perches nearby as the letter flutters down and lands at their feet. The old woman picks it up and breaks the seal.
Oh dear, this looks like bad news.
Santos.
It's a clearly written ransom note signed by Sento.
Dr. Doras is being held captive in the Colonel's manor. He's given us 3 days. He says that if Zeno doesn't return the deserters they detained, he'll execute the doctor.
Oh, fuck.
Mamai Mariana, please contact Admiral Eagle. We need Zeno's help.
Interesting. Interrogation record number SF1. Below is a record of an interrogation of a member of the Order of the Enlightenment that encountered San Francisco. Next, you will need to answer a few simple questions. This Order of Enlightenment is just another front of Ormanus Dictate, correct? Ask me whatever you'd like. I ain't gonna tell you anything, Foundation lapdog. Please calm down. This doesn't have to be a hostile interrogation, but your answers here will enforce our assignment of you. You know, Arcana is dead, right? Ignorant fool. The Guiding One's fate is always on her own hands, as she chooses a temporary death to suffer for us. One day, she will return like an angel, and will be reunited with we will once again become one, returning to that glorious age. I have no intention of arguing with you. You're sweating profusely. Do you need some water? I don't want to drink anything you give me. Alright, let's finish this quickly. So you can return to your room and rest. Can you tell me who your current leader is? Is it Forget-Me-Not or former School of Apeiron Arcanus Sovrano? Or something else? How dare you call the preacher by her name? You may go now. Please notify the next person. Never mind. I'll call them myself. The sleepless man. Now the die is cast. The Sleepless Man, part 14. Admiral Igor rarely makes calls to Zeno's headquarters, but the situation has become desperate.
Ah, Igor. How are things in San Paulo?
Worse than expected. I have a small number of troops with me, but not enough to deal with the situation. Things have gotten out of hand. At least one of the Apostles' Brotherhood leaders has pledged allegiance to the Menace.
Brotherhood. These new gangs just keep popping up, don't they? It's like cutting down sugarcane. Before you know it, another one's grown in its place.
Carlos has been murdered by his own subordinates. Even now, some of the deserters are with the Brotherhood.
This news is met with a prolonged silence.
Did you catch them?
Some have already been executed. The rest will be transferred to headquarters for interrogation.
Good. What assistance do you require, comrade?
An army. A reliable one.
An army? I'm afraid that's not possible. We simply don't have the men to spare.
It doesn't need to be large. Just dispatch my Sentinel unit from Buenos Aires to São Paulo.
A loyal army led by the children he raised himself, composed of orphans of war born into Zeno's cause.
Or, at the very least, Saint-Remy.
Ptolemy? Ah, one of your orphan children. That seems like a feasible solution.
Yes. His parents died fighting for Zeno. All my children are loyal to a fault. Officer Carlos was shot in the head by one of his own men in this very office. I need soldiers I can trust.
Ah, so the fearless Igor is afraid of death after all.
An officer was killed by his own soldiers at his own base. This is an immense stain on Zeno's honor.
How little honor they have left. Igor clings to it like a leaf to a tree. Winter.
Indeed. If everything goes according to plan, you'll see your unit shortly.
Now it's just a matter of time.
The Admiral tosses the dice on his hand, up and down, up and down. He receives from Oracle the same answer, like the inscription on the monument and its eternal unchaining. His heart is a hanging lyre, gradually plucked. An ancient verse raises an old animal's memory. Dark omens, ill processes, and has a whispers from his lips.
Я видел ястреба, что гнался за голубкой, и бога солнца, который туго натягивал свою золотую тетиву. Я наблюдал, как приветствовали деревянного коня на наших землях, и как из священного фонтана текла кровь птенцов. Да, Но человек с решительным умом и гордостью знает, что его город выстоит, его стены будут крепки, и он будет непоколебим, как ядро земли. Какой грех! Жребий брошен. Белый саван покроет его, и он будет окутан мраком. Это все для светлого будущего. Лучшее будущее для всех.
I'm guessing I'm not gonna be able to do that. Oh, never mind. Okay, I do get to read it. Let's go. Where was it? I've seen the hawk cause the dove and the sun god pull his golden bowstring taunt. I watch as the wood horse is welcoming into our traders, and the scared foundation flood with the blood of the floating birds. Oh, but a man of steely mind and loyal pride knows that his city will endure, its walls will stand strong, it will be as sufficient as the earth's core. What wickedness now the die is cast, the pale shroud will over him, and he will be waltzed by the grim night. All for a better future. On this, a better future for everyone. On this rain-soaked night, this is the only answer.
Admiral.
Come in.
Yesterday, we received word from the Timekeeper that Dr. Torres has been abducted by the Apostles' Brotherhood. She should be coordinating with Lopera to set up a rescue operation as we speak.
She breathes a sigh of relief. The doctor may have been abducted, but at least the Timekeeper is safe.
Also, that girl who escaped, Kimberly, is with the Timekeeper. She claims that she was released.
Just play along with your lie. There's no need to tell Opera the truth.
The Brotherhood has demanded that we exchange the detained deserters for the doctor. Forgive me for issuing instructions without your consent, but if we refuse or ignore them, I'm afraid they'll
execute the doctor.
Knows full well the ways of these thugs.
What arrangements did you make?
Muller tenses up a little, unsure of how her father will react to her decision.
I told the Timekeeper that Xeno reinforcements would meet her at the veterans' residence. Since Lopera is familiar with the place, I also asked her to scout out the rendezvous location. And yes, I played along with Kimberly's lie. I assumed you would have done the same, Father.
Very good.
While the Emerald refused to talk to anyone last night, his daughter had been modeling her actions after him.
Your squad will soon arrive. Take them to Lopera at the rendezvous point and bring the doctor back.
a squad.
The Admiral gazes out the window. He scans the barren front, the withered stone, and the vines slowly wearing away at the walls. How did this come to be?
I have spoken with headquarters. All going well. Teleme and the unit will arrive soon.
Mulder's body relaxes a little, and a smile grows on her face.
I see. I can hardly remember the last time we were all together.
Her smile turns bittersweet.
Your father died in Abadan. In a war he had no obligation to fight in.
It's far more glorious to die in the throes of battle than to wither away on a sick bed. He made an honorable sacrifice.
How shameful that we would tarnish his honor.
Honor is a thing easily stained.
Let's begin with that young pilot, Lilia. Tell me, what do you think of her?
She's well trained, experienced, a straight shooter, similar to Lopera in many ways.
She's a true Slav, just like my brothers and sisters back home.
Stubborn, loyal, brave, and is unsinkable at the servant Earth.
I suppose she's luckier than Lopera, not destined to become a traitor like her.
Lopera is still a child, really.
The Admiral closes his eyes as he remembers those who fought beside him.
So many lives have been lost. In wars. In the storm.
They have all been in the halls at headquarters.
What do you think Lopera will do?
She's your child, just like me. I think she will stand with us.
Smirks.
You think? Do you? Anyway, she's not important. Here, take a look at this.
Oh god. Not again. Fuck. Damn it. No, I was about to like you, and now you. Dude, every time I see those hands, bro, it's like my brain is just like into overdrive right now. Well, an invitation.
I will not wear it. Nor will you. I promise you, not one of us will wear this thing.
Please.
The preacher has given us a gift and shared with us an oracle. We will bring her something in return. Fire and brimstone rained down from heaven. Yet among the ruins were recovered the remnants of a miracle. A miracle that is living, breathing, and growing. I can sense their life force. I can hear their whispers from within these ashes.
A lucid dream, a living death, a prescient mortality.
Muldir, they are invincible. Rather than endlessly throwing young soldiers' lives to the white stone house, I choose to stand with the true future.
I will always stand with you, Father.
Hey, suspended.
A gambling game. It's bad. That was oh, the what? Clever.
To gallery. Gambling. A gambling game's been set up in a place unfamiliar to you. Soon you'll be invited to join the table as well. Give me more details. You seem to have grown quite certain. But remember this, as a newcomer to the table, you have no privilege to make demands or probes for information unless you're looking to be targeted and insulted. You have to lose a few rounds, pay your entry fee. Only then can you start to learn the secrets of those at the table. The players' backgrounds, the dealers' habits, and the truth behind the high-stakes gambler. It's baffling to me. Why would anyone travel halfway across the world just to throw money away? Throw away their money. They're seeking victory. That was a radical question, but thanks for answering. You're right. The allure of winning is incredible. Even in a game of chance, people blow on the dice, clench a rabbit's foot, or murmur a prayer, foolishly believing they can sway the outcome. How deluded. It's pathetic. Nonsense. It's a fair game. Oh, quite the opposite. The odds are rarely equal. Your opponents could have any number of advantage stuffed up their sleeves, a larger stack of chips, easier winning conditions, or even the power to change the rules. What a fair game. You've got to fight for it by any means necessary. The white suits always play it safe, carefully, heading their bets, while the black robes plot to overturn the table. Clever countermeasures. Clever, more like and once the tables flip, there'd be nothing but chaos. Who would bother to set it right again? No one. I think that's where I'm gonna call it a day. Part 15, The Northern Falcon. Well, we learned a lot, I guess. And we learned that Highway 77 and the Thursday Motel is connected to this one. Which I think they've done before, I just never noticed it, but now that I notice it now, because if you don't know that they did have, it's like actually active one. So this one right here is called the Route 77, the Haunted Highway. It's connected to this, because obviously it references, now, could it be a one-to-one? Maybe, or could, like, kind of gives you a backstory of, like, the Thursday Motel and Route 77? Maybe, but, you know, who knows? We've met new people, obviously. Mainly, Kimberly, which I guess she was a part of that, or because what they said is that they met in the Thursday hotel. Now, is it before or after? Because, or was it in? Because we never saw her when you play that event, which is kind of weird. Unless I don't, maybe the thing is when I play those events, I usually just skip the story. Probably not a great idea, but whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong though, so can, if you will. But yeah, we never saw her, I think. So it's either after or before. That's cool that how it's connected to that. Now, obviously, probably the other one's connected to this main story, but who knows? We never saw Thursday, unless you played that, but, you know, who knows? Or the others. So, you know, that's cool. No, I mean, that was sick. That was fun. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed today's session of Verse 99. Great game. I appreciate everybody who looked in. Yes, I did check that. Because why not? Yeah, most people say it's unrealistic. Well, but yeah, I do appreciate everybody who stopped. Just stayed in general. I don't know. As long as your presence is here. So we're gonna rate out somebody. Check. One second. We find really oh, so we're just gonna do this. I mean, this is the only person I can think of. Stop by. But yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping by. I've gotta go to bed because I'm sleepy. And in that note, make sure you stay hydrated and make sure you stay out of danger. Make sure you get enough food, enough nutrients. I don't know. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye bye.